In this video, we are going to talk about converting numbers from standard notation to scientific notation. So what is scientific notation? It's a way of writing really big or really small numbers in a simple format. So how can we write 22,000 in scientific notation? It helps to be familiar with the powers of 10. 10 to the 0 power is 1. 10 to the first power is 10. 10 to the second power is 100. 10 to the third power is 1000. 10 to the fourth power is 10,000. 10 to the fifth power is 100,000. Now we don't need to go further because 100,000 exceeds 22,000. So the highest number, that is the highest power of 10 that has the same place value as 22,000 is 10,000. So notice 22,000 can be written as 2.2 times 10,000. Now in this video, I'm going to show you two ways to convert numbers into scientific notation. The first half of the video will focus on expanding the powers of 10. Later on, we would look into the decimal point shifting method. So I am going to show you both ways and you can pick your preferred method. Let's go ahead. Now scientific notation is written in the form a times 10 to the n, where a is a number greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10, and n is an integer that represents the power of 10. So we are almost done converting 22,000. We now need to write it in standard form. Let's go ahead and expand 10,000 as a product of tens. That is 10 to the fourth. So 22,000 in scientific notation is 2.2 times 10 to the fourth. So why not 22 times 10 to the third? It's also 22,000 or 0.22 times 10 to the fifth. It doesn't work because 22 is greater than 10 and 0.22 is less than 1. Now here's another example. Let's say we have a number 730,000. Let's convert that into scientific notation. So let's find its place value. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s and 100,000s. So the highest power of 10 that has the same place value as 730,000 is 100,000. So let's start with that. 730,000 can be written as 7.3 times 100,000. Let's go ahead and expand 100,000 as a product of tens. That is 10 to the fifth. So 730,000 is basically 7.3 times 10 to the fifth. And so that's how you can convert from standard notation into scientific notation. Now here's another example. Let's try a smaller number, 0.00043. So this time, we will do it a little differently. Now whenever I see a decimal number, it's written in scientific notation by multiplying the coefficients by the negative powers of 10. 10 to the negative first power is 1 over 10 to the first, which equals 0.1. 10 to the negative second power is 1 over 10 to the second equals 0.01. 10 to the negative third power is 1 over 10 to the third, which equals 0.001, and so on. So let's find its place value. Moving from left to right, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Now for decimal numbers, we only consider the first non-zero digits when deciding its place value. So that is 10,000, which would be 10 to the fourth power. Now for decimal, we take the reciprocal. So 0.00043 in scientific notation is 4.3 times 10 to the negative fourth power. So go ahead and confirm this. 10 to the negative fourth power equals 1 over 10 to the first power times 1 over 10 to the first power times 1 over 10 to the first power times 1 over 10 to the first power. And so this is the answer. Now the second method involves shifting the decimal points. Let's apply this method to the first example we worked on to confirm our answer. So in the first example, we said 22,000 can be written in scientific notation as 2.2 times 10 to the fourth. Let's confirm that using the decimal point shift. So here's what we need to do. First, locate the decimal point. For whole numbers, the decimal point is implied. We don't always write it, but it's always there, always at the end of the number. Now move the decimal point to the left and count how many places it's moved. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place the decimal point after the first non-zero digit. This becomes 2.2. Now what power of 10 do we multiply by? Since we moved the decimal point 4 places to the left, the exponent of 10 is positive 4. Let's get rid of the trailing zeros because they are insignificant. So that's how you can get the same answer by shifting the decimal point. Let's go over the next example. Take the number 0.000142038. Go ahead and convert it into scientific notation. So let's start by locating the decimal point. Now for decimal numbers, we shift to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place the decimal point after the first non-zero digit. This becomes 1.42038. We moved the decimal point 4 places to the right, so the power of 10 is negative 4. So this becomes 1.42038 times 10 to the negative 4th. Now go ahead and work on this.